But this
Oh
is a topic that came up
no.
of many of
Let's
times.
learn from our mistakes, folks.
Just like Bert.
Anna, you funny. But anyway,
I know. I
so
know.
Lindsey Graham for president.
next
Just like
No.
next video.
I did not interview men for the first 4 years of my study. And it wasn't until a man looked at me one day after a book signing and said, "I love what you have to say about shame. I'm curious why you didn't mention men." And I said, "I don't study men." And he said, "That's convenient." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Because you say to reach out, tell our story, be vulnerable. But you see those books you just signed for my wife and my 3 daughters?" I said, "Yeah. They'd rather me die on top of my white horse than watch me fall down." When we reach out and be vulnerable, we get the shit beat out of us. And don't tell me it's from the guys and the coaches and the dads. Because the women in my life are harder on me than anyone else. So I started interviewing men and asking questions. And what I learned is this. You show me a woman who can actually sit with a man in real vulnerability and fear, I'll show you a woman who's done incredible work. You show me a man who can sit with a woman who's just had it. She can't do it all anymore. And his first response is not, "I unloaded the dishwasher." But he really listens, because that's all we need. I'll show you a guy who's done a lot of work.
boy, you really picking these uplifting ones. Oh, oh.
Man, look. All right, so it's everybody gonna sit here like we had a funeral. All right, so
Just so like, oh god.
I'm just saying, man, y'all got
I'm
all
still
solid.
taking it in.
He picking these sober. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm going to laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
I mean,
Oh.
look, this gets into the
I
gender
got one that's
roles and
gonna
the
make you laugh.
discussions and all that. But I do find I'm going to be silly for a moment here, because social media. I love how people get on social media and they put forth a version of themselves that's quite entertaining. If you take a step back and watch it, right? Because you hear so often, at least for a few years leading up to now, about men need to be more in touch with their feminine side. Men need to be more in touch with their emotions. Men, don't try to fix everything. Sometimes you just need to hear. Sometimes you just need to feel, right? All these things. And that's cool, because I think those are all important things to be somewhat aware of, except for the part saying we need to be in touch with our feminine side. I mean, look, don't make me you to be better for you. Look, you didn't design me, okay? Like, I didn't design you. So the moment I try to design you, I'm going to break something that I actually need over here, because that's the problem with trying to fix something you didn't make. Okay? So better to go find someone whose broken pieces fit your broken pieces, and find somebody whose demons your demons can play with, and your angels can work with, and two imperfect people trying to build something better. That's what you need to be looking for, instead of this he completes me. What?
Girl,
Stop it.
Yeah,
Okay?
don't say that. That's
But
you better be complete on your own.
The part that trips me out though is women for so long, and this is a generalization, for so long we're talking that big talk. And now you got a bunch of men walking around that I call emotional, right? They're very, 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 very sensitive men. And they wear it out here. Because the thing about most men, we're all sensitive. Okay? We manifest in different ways, right? When a woman is being sensitive, we call her emotional. When a man is being sensitive, we say it's his ego. We're just using two different words for the same shit. Right? But anyway, you got a situation where I just think that everybody needs to stop trying to make somebody into something else and go find the thing that actually fits you. You might be surprised what the hell you actually end up with. Because I'm the kind of dude, I believe that my job, and I have a couple different roles, but generally my job boils down to like one big thing. I keep you safe. I'm the one that will run in that burning building. I'm the one that'll take the bullet. I'm the one that will kill and die for you. No questions asked. 100%. I'm that guy. I'm that dude. I don't care what the hell it is. If it can help save you, I'll die for you. That is me. Now, that doesn't work for everybody. Sometimes you might want somebody who's going to be more like, it's scary, and I understand that it's scary, and let us figure out what we are truly afraid of and what motivates our fear so that we can work on a better union between the two of us and we can conquer this world as a more holistic person. I'm not that dude. So I don't know. I rambled on. But basically, stop trying to make somebody into what you think they're supposed to be. Stop it. Rant over.
Just enjoy the person as they are.
Yep.
The only reason I even
And
played
when it don't
this
fit,
video,
reject it. Move on.
Yeah.
the only reason I played this video, because I don't want people to go to the extreme with this thing. I want to keep it as the most fundamental flatline base that I could possibly cover. How you take it, fine. I'm telling you this because you look at this video again and go, Marlon said that you need to go wear a dress so you can understand how women feel. No, Marlon is saying all I ask is to be heard. I'm going to have bad days. I am going to be emotional in whatever my emotional show. Now, granted, sorry, this ain't going to be one of those I'm rolled up in a fetal position in the corridor going, why is me? What the?
I did that after my first divorce.
I get it.
That was clinical depression, though, so it's a little different.
Yeah. But I can't see myself doing that. But I have found times when it's like I'm going through some things. And this is not a thing. Foxy already knows about it. She's a wonderful wife. She completely understands. But what I'm saying is, I have found some times late at night, I'm sitting here going, I got some issues. And I can't talk about it to anybody.
Yep.
I just can't. Because I'm either going to see it as weak or at the very least to get over it.
Everybody can't be broken.
I'm talking about me. I'm literally,
okay.
when I say the things that I'm saying, is because I've heard it. Get over it. Man up. Cowboy up. All this other stuff. It is what it is, and all this other stuff. It's like, my mom gave me a statement, and I'm gonna go backwards to go forwards, but it's gonna make sense. Remember how people always sit there and say, gosh, it is really cold out here. It is really cold. It is freezing out here. And somebody will always say something to the effect of, oh, this is not cold. You don't know this is cold. You think this is cold. This ain't really cold. My mom told me a statement that lives for me for the rest of my life. She always sit there and say, you know what's funny? Your definition of cold did not make me warmer.
Nope.
Yeah.
So that's why I sit there and go with people, man up, cowboy up, and everything else. You know what? Your path to where you are right now did not make my path better.
I agree.
So you manned up and you powered through it and all this other stuff. I'm still sitting here going, what the fuck has just happened? Because this has been a terrible day, terrible week, terrible month, terrible year. I'm glad that you was able to power through it, as no way, shape, or form made me feel better.
I told my wife this a long time ago. It was early in our marriage. I was like, when the kids are upset, they can come to you or they can come to me. When you're upset, you can come to me. But when I'm feeling like I got the weight of the world on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Who do I have to go to? Now her response was, I can come to her. But and there are times where you would, because that's supposed to be your safe space, right?
Yeah.
But how many times, honestly, and I ask women this all the time, how many times can your man come to you broken before you start seeing him different? See, men, we don't know all the things that our women go through. And women, you ain't got a fucking clue all the stuff that we go through. We all walk through this world with like shattered pieces inside of ourselves. And instead of trying to not understand the other person, just give the person the room that they need and be there if they need to have somebody to sound off with, right? In a constructive way, right? Nobody, I don't care how bad your world is, you don't get to abuse somebody else. But like, I carry a lot of stuff. The self-doubt, all those different things. I ain't got nobody to take that to. Who I gotta take that to? And then, let it be where my other half has truly upset me. Not like your little normal stuff, but like you truly upset. Who I got to go to?